you gonna call? The real Ghostbusters? Nope. This time around, we're looking at 4 new recruits who have strapped on proton packs in search of some paranormals. Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime is the latest title in this franchise, and it's a little different style of ghost hunting. Wanico Games was involved in the development of this Ghostbusters downloadable title, and you can definitely see their influence. This time around, it's a twin-stick shooter for the beloved 80s franchise. Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime takes place in New York City, where the original Ghostbusters are apparently too busy and need a break, so they bring on some rookies to back them up. The story is campy, just the way I like my Ghostbusters, and it is told through a series of comic book panels. Long story short, the Dark Lord Dumazu has found a crystal which returned his power, and now he has to be stopped. Of course, he has spawned a legion of ghosts along the way for you and your friends to deal with. The game itself plays out like a traditional twin-stick shooter. Left stick moves while right stick aims your proton pack at the ghosts. The quicker you kill ghosts in succession, the higher a multiplier goes for earning you more cash. Sadly, there's no upgrades or anything to buy with this cash, but you just get a high score on the leaderboards. It's a missed opportunity if you ask me. You'll gain access to new weapons which actually become required to take down different colors of ghosts. Use blue weapons on blue ghosts and yellow for yellow ghosts. You get the idea here. While this mechanic should make teamwork satisfying by having players designate their roles with weapons, the game is pretty hectic and it feels like something you would play at an arcade. Take Gauntlet for instance, however, this is Ghostbusters and we're not dealing with wizards and warriors. I want to bust ghosts, damn it. Pickups are scattered throughout the map that will grant you such things as health, invincibility, and cash. Of course, Slimer makes an appearance randomly on each level, and when taken down, you'll get some extra pickups. Sadly, the only form of Stay Puft is the collectible items throughout each level. After dealing with the hordes of minor enemies and wading through ectoplasm, you'll get to fight the boss. They are all very entertaining characters, and this is really when the license shines through. It's all about that campy, signature ghost with the Ghostbuster charm we have come to know and love. Of course, there isn't too much difficulty here, as you need to blast the boss with your proton stream until their life bar depletes, but then you get to throw the trap. Every kid's dream comes alive here, and finally, the trap is the icing on the cake. Of course, they needed to add a ridiculous QuickTime event to this momentous occasion, but it still feels good to suck down that ghost into the shoebox of doom. You'll travel through a variety of levels throughout New York City, sewers, hotels, graveyard, and a couple where you get to ride in the back of a pickup truck and blast away ghosts in the streets. I mean, the scenery is nice, so why not blow it all away? Mind you, there is quite a bit of repetition, as Sanctum of Slime returns you to previously visited areas as a sneaky tactic to padding the game's length. You can probably tell that the game isn't perfect, but it's pretty fun for a twin-stick shooter. I'd like a little more polish, but for the sake of Halloween horror, it's awesome to finally have a Ghostbusters title on the list. Not all ghosts are scary, but there's nothing like taking down a haunter with that proton pack while donning that classic 80s brown uniform.